Well, this realtor is ready to say goodbye to the 2024 real estate market and hello 2025. I'm Natalie Bratton with RE/MAX First, and today I want to talk to you about what happened in 2024 that I'm so ready to say goodbye to, and what we can expect out of the United States real estate market in 2025. Stick around. Hey everybody, I'm Natalie Bratton with RE/MAX First in Oklahoma City, and on this channel I do all kinds of videos explaining the real estate market and then showing you people and places and things to do here in the Oklahoma City metro area. I'm also host of American Dream TV, Selling Oklahoma, where I show all kinds of segments showing off fabulous people and places in my town. But it's December 2024 and there's 3 weeks left in this year, but I am ready to say goodbye to 2024 and I'm ready to say hello to the market for 2025. Let's talk about what happened in 2024 and then what you can expect if you're planning to get in on the real estate market this coming year. Well, the real estate market is different every year. The last 2 years have been pretty unique after coming off of record low interest rates and a pandemic, and then our market reacting in the exact opposite way to slow things down. It's been a little bit of a bumpy ride. And so I would say 2024 has been a little bit tricky. If you're new to following real estate news, you may not have heard that there was this guy in Missouri that filed a ridiculous lawsuit that blew up, and all the big franchises gave out millions of dollars in settlement money. But anyway, we had this huge lawsuit that changed the way we do business. So the first thing that was big in 2024 is it changed the way you do real estate. And this is not going to be any different in 2025. If you are new to looking into the real estate market, you need to know that maybe how you are going to go about finding your next home is going to be a little bit different. Instead of finding a home first and then choosing a realtor, you have to choose your realtor first and then find a house. I have a video about that, about the buyer brokerage agreement. You can watch that and it will give you all the details that you need. The second thing that we saw in 2024 is that it is still a seller's market. If you remember 2020, 21, 22, we had an extreme shortage of inventory. And while that has eased up quite a bit, it's still a seller's market. So where we had maybe a 75% shortage of listings on the market in 2022, in 2023, it was more like a 50% shortage. And now in 2024, it's been more of a 30 to 40% shortage. So it's still a seller's market. But we did see the length of time that a home sits on the market go from an average of like 7 days to more like 30 to 45 days. So we did see an increase in inventory in 2024 and an increase in days on the market. So I heard yesterday that in the last 30 years, the United States population has gone up by 70 million people. And we thought it would be increasing by now, but it really hasn't. In 2023 and 2024, the average, well, we're looking at probably about 4.1 million homes selling each of those years. 5 million or more would really be much healthier.
I'll get to that later.
So one of the problems we've been seeing in the real estate market the last 2 years is something that a lot of us realtors are passionate about. It's something we're working on with the government. It's something we really hope our new administration will focus on, and that is the shortage of first-time home buyers and the age of first-time home buyers. In 2023, the median age of the first-time home buyer was 35. So it had already started really going up. In 2024, the median age of the first-time home buyer is 38. Now, with that, we're seeing that the people who have come into the real estate market in 2024 are wealthier and older than they've ever been before. In fact, in 2024, 26% of the buyers in 2024 paid all cash, no mortgage, for their home. 26%. That is an all-time high for all cash buyers. Another interesting thing we saw on the rise in 2024 in the United States is a rise in multi-generational home sales. So if things are more expensive, we're seeing more families stick together and buy homes that they can live in together. So I mentioned that the median age of first-time home buyers was higher this year than ever before. Well, the median age of home sellers in 2024 was also quite a bit higher. In fact, home sellers in 2024, the median age was 63. 77% of the home sellers in 2024 were empty nesters. Okay, so all this hubbub and lawsuit business about realtors and how we get paid and what we do, well, you would think that more people did for sale by owner than ever before. Well, guess what? We had the lowest rate of for sale by owners in the history. Usually it's at 9 or 10%. So thanks to you guys for not believing all the bull about us just being unethical and whatnot. Thank you for using a realtor and seeing our value. Hopefully we will continue to do you proud. So goodbye to 2024 and its
crazy lawsuits, low sales, low first-time buyers, and just the stress of it all.
Okay, what can you expect in 2025? I know a lot of you have been waiting around with your low interest rate house, hoping that you can get into the market in 2025. Here's what you need to know. Interest rates. You all want to know about interest rates. One thing you need to know is that when the Fed lowers their rate, that doesn't automatically mean that we're going to have lower interest rates in mortgages. Those are two separate rates. And a lot of times they correlate, but not every time. So for now, we are not expecting a lot of movement in interest rates. The Fed should make some cuts throughout 2025, but we're not going to see a huge decrease in interest rates. Right now, conventional 30-year fixed mortgage is in the low sixes. That is going to be the new normal. The 2s and 3s,
probably gone forever.
4s,
not going to be here for a while.
So if you've been waiting for a 4% rate to move again, you need to adjust your expectations. We are going to be between 5.5 and 6.5, probably for the next year or two. What we are expecting is to see more inventory in the market, shortage of inventory decrease a little bit more. Maybe we'll only have like a 25% shortage. So in 2025, we expect the number of home sales to go up 9 to 10%. For a nation, that's not a huge number, but any increase is really good. So if you were hoping that I was going to say
rates are going to drop dramatically, home prices are going to go down dramatically, and we're going to see a rise in foreclosures, we're going to see, just a huge switch to a buyer's market.
Sorry, not saying it. What we are going to see is some slight gains in the market. We're going to see the number of sales go up a little bit. We're going to see rates go down a little bit. Home prices are still going to go up, just not dramatically. And we really are hoping to see a lot of you first-time buyers out there. It's time to at least consider the option. So if you just don't even know your financial picture of how much money do you need, what would your payments look like if you were to buy a home, you need to call Chad Bratton. You need to call him up, talk to him, find out what your picture is so that now you can look and say, this summer or next fall, I want to buy a house. How much money do I need to have saved? How much would my payment be? What can I afford? Now is a great time to plan for 2025. If you are ready to sell, invite me over. Ask me to come over. Let's look at your house. Let's look at pricing. Let me help you get ready so that you can have the most successful real estate year that you can in 2025. Thanks for watching. Let me give a shout out to Lawrence Yoon. He's the chief economist for the National Association of Realtors. He's who I got all my statistics from today. And come back next week. Well, actually, here anytime now, you're going to see my latest episode of American Dream TV featuring the OK Kids Corral. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you later with more information about the Oklahoma City real estate market.